Isn't this a breach of private? I suddenly hear a loud bang from upstairs. Sayori, are you alright? Her legs are kicking back and forth as she desperately tries to break free. Sayori! What? Huh? What the? Greetings fellow knights and adventurers, Finn here and welcome back to another video. So, Doki Salvation. You guys already know that mod has been my all-time personal favorite mod. Well, in general, because man, a Sayori focused mod with a really good story and trying to, of course, tie everything together to the base game is just really good, and of course it tells a very compelling story. Now, when Gizguy made an announcement and even a teaser trailer that there's going to be a remake of my favorite mod, sign me the frick up, because oh man, I'm not sure what Gizguy has cooked up here. Of course, being a remake and all, it's gonna be different from the original, but as long as it stays true to the original, we'll see about that. So of course, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to play the Doki Salvation Remake. So, without further ado, excitement aside, you guys know what time it is. It's Doki time. Okay, Doki Salvation Remake. Let's go. I've been looking forward to play this ever since it got announced. Doki Salvation Remake is a remake of the 2018 mod, of course. It's not necessary to play the original mod to enjoy this one to its fullest. I did anyway because I love that mod and it's one of my personal favorites. What can I say? Short disclaimer from me, from Gizguy 12th Gizguy. First few CGs were done by you and touched up by your friend Lolly Sakuya. Learned it great, but they should improve as you progress through the mod. Sincerely hope this does not affect your experience. Hopefully not. Bloody, I agree, and let's commence. A mod made by a wonderful group of people. Doki Salvation. And of course, the iconic intro or loading screen. You got Sayori waving at you, then Natsuki being a tsundere, Yuri being shy, and Monica. You all know where this is going. What? Monica.character failed to load. Proceed anyway. Yes, I do, even though I'm not doing anything. But whatever. Heck. And we got the title screen, and just cut to black, no fade like in the original. Okay, I really like that transition, honestly, and not having it here, that kind of feels like heresy, honestly. But I'm not gonna let that through my head too much. But anyway, oh, okay, we got Sayori here. Here's the logo. We got teeny tiny Monica peeping through, and we don't have the chibi dokis around Sayori for some odd reason. Music box. Oh, we got an MP3 player now. All right. What else do we have here? Okay, question mark. I know you can't. I know my face is blocking it. Blue skies. Pretty sure that's not the same theme as, of course, the mod Doki Blue Skies. What else we got here? Claire de Sayori. And some familiar titles I can see here, maybe some from Monica Before story, as far as I know. Of course, good old Salvation, Yureshi. Alright, that's cool, but anyway, we're not here for that, we're here for the mod, so enough dilly-dallying and let's get going. And also ignore the dogs in the background for whatever reason, but then again, those aren't my dogs anyway, so who cares? Everything would be easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. And the text box is colored and it's green, so I assume this is Monica. Wait, what is this? I can't delete her. Why isn't it working? Oh, Glob, I think I overdid this. I thought I had full control over the code. This is gonna be harder than I thought. I know, I'll just have him try and fix it. That shouldn't affect my plans too much. Wake up, Finn. Oh, hello, Monty. Wake up from what exactly? My dreams? I jerk and rise up from bed suddenly. Wait. Oh, we have ambient music now. That's a cool addition. I like that. Instead of just, plain nothing, which I don't really mind, but still a really nice detail to add. The heck? I shake my head and rub my eyes as I reach for my phone on the nightstand. It's 2 in the morning, so I know I didn't get a good night's sleep. What, was I procrastinating or anything like that? Definitely not in that way. Like, why? I rub my eyes and take a look out of my bedroom window. To my surprise, Sayori's bedroom lights seem to be on, which confuses me. Maybe she just forgot to turn off the light before she went to bed? That seems something she'd do. Not exactly, because unless if she's up late at night doing stuff, then I can completely understand why. Ah, wait. What if she's up thinking about what I told her yesterday? I guess it would make sense. She literally told me about her depression. That's probably something she wouldn't joke about. Maybe I should check up on her, or is that too weird? I'll call her up first. Maybe I'm just overthinking this thing. I pick up my phone and unlock it, not before lowering the brightness so it doesn't absolutely destroy my eyeballs. Well, a certain gacha game already done that to me countless times, every time. You already know what gacha game I'm referring to. I click on Sayori's contact and hit call. Hey, we have the EMR phone in here? That's cool. I mean, hey, new mods, new features, new standard, I guess. So it's a cool feature and addition. Huh? Straight to voicemail. Her phone is off? Well, I guess she turns her phone off before bed. I should probably do that too. Unless if you use it as an alarm. Suddenly my phone vibrates and I receive a message from, why is receive misspelled there? Monica? Why is she texting me so late? I open the message and a chill immediately runs down my spine.
Hey, sorry to bother you so late at night, but, well, I have a reason to believe Sayori could be in trouble. You should check up on her.
I'm not exactly comforted by the tone of this message. Yeah, why is she messaging me at this time of hour? I don't get this. It feels a little too calm in comparison to what the words actually say. In any case, my worries are basically confirmed. I slip on some slippers and walk out the door. Sure enough, down the road, Sayori's lights are still on. I can't really see anything moving through her window though, so I'm still in the dark here. I start thinking back to what I told her yesterday, how I'd said I'd be there for her and all that. And, well, that I also loved her. Of course! Of course! Certified Sayori simp. Right here, 100% Sayori supremacy. I mean, I do love her, don't I? Heck yeah, I do. If I'm being honest with myself, I'm still not too sure about my feelings for her. I don't want her to think I feel this way just because she's depressed. Or that I lied just to make her feel better. Don't. Just no. Don't do that. Don't lie just to make her better. Be good about it. And be honest that you really cared for her. A lot. But am I lying to myself about my feelings because she's depressed? I don't really know anymore. I reach Sayori's front porch and I let myself in, but not before knocking a few times on her front door. Oh, this looks nice, and why is every window lit? Shouldn't it just be her bedroom? I don't know. Her parents are almost never around, but they help Sayori pay rent, so I guess it still checks out. Still, you think parents of a girl with depression would stop by a little more often. I guess it's not really my place to judge. You're like, what would I know? I slowly open the door and poke my head into her living room. At this point, it's impossible not to feel awkward. And more ambience noise, which is always good to hear. But Monica said she was in trouble, so I've got to hurry. Sayori, it's Finn. I saw your lights on and, well, I wanted to see how you were doing. No response. I'm starting to feel quite anxious now, but I also can't help but feel like I'm really overstepping my boundaries here. Isn't this a breach of private... I suddenly hear a loud bang from upstairs. Sayori, are you alright? No, she did not do that thing, didn't she? I quickly rush upstairs without thinking. I quickly grab the doorknob and... the sight in front of me is nothing short of horrifying. Sayori's body is writhing in pain. Her face twisted in agony. She's suspended in the air, her neck being crushed by the rope from her own weight. Her once cheerful voice is now reduced to weak gargles. Her hands are furiously clawing at it, blood flowing with every gash, staining her fingers in red. Her legs are kicking back and forth as she desperately tries to break free. Sayori! What? Going on? 12 Gizgai 6 presents, and we can see a glimpse of what just happened. Doki Doki Salvation Remake. Oh, now we got an animatic intro, or animated intro. I like this. Written and coded by 12 Gizgai 6, and we have Sayori's bedroom with the night skies in the back. Salvation tracks John here, with extra tracks by the same composer. It's nice. It's good to have some extra music here. Cool. Original Salvation concept, 12 Gizgai, of course. Remake tracks, MR and PA, NP Buzz and Kiora. VFX, Q and Wretched team. What are they doing here? Oh, maybe they kind of provided them or something, I don't know. Original game concept, Dan Salvato. Original character art, Satchley. And among others. Animatic. Sunshroom and Gizgai, Paragon and Q. Playtesters, a bunch of these people, along with a JoJo reference. Pretty cool. Act 1, Savior. He came for me. Why? Yo! Okay, I quite like this this transition and intro a lot more better than just having the words just pop up like in the original. I like that. Oh, we got animated skies as well? Cool. Okay. Fitting into the school. Good old vending machine from DDLC Plus. Okay, everyone. The Literature Club is starting. Let's all have a seat and What? I fall to my knees in pain. Huh. That was strange. Whew. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, everyone. The Literature Club is... Ah! I fall to my knees again, much harder this time. What's going on? I nervously look around me. The atmosphere of the room has changed. Everything that I was just worried about is gone, and is replaced with something greater. Oh god. Okay, that kind of got me there. Something greater. Oh god. Oh. Okay, second time. Okay, glitch jump scares. It always gets me. Oh man. I'm thrown to the floor by some otherworldly force and my vision goes entirely black. Huh? Hello? Oh! Blue text box. I really like this. Hello? Opening her eyes. Hey, Sayori! A girl with pinkish red hair appears in front of me, staring at me blankly. I never seen this girl in my life. I know I haven't. Yet I'm somehow aware of her presence. She's always been here. In fact, there are 2 others. No, 3. How is that possible? I quickly stand up and regain my bearings. Oh, my glove. Sorry, I never do this. What the? My world crumbles around me once again for a split second. Is this the napping club? What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Nothing's wrong. This is... I pause, not out of embarrassment or anything like how I was feeling before. It's pure and utter fear. Fear of what will happen next if I keep this conversation going. This isn't normal, and I have to find out why. This is the Leisure Club. It's so great to have you. Oh, we get a little bit of a prequel there, I think. It all began there, my epiphany. It all became painfully clear to me. Everything happens for a reason, right? But it wasn't always like this. No, I never wanted to believe it. Despite everything coming apart around me, I never wanted to believe that my friends were all fake. Sayori and the others were the only light I had. But even that had to fade away eventually. And I'm here now. This is the decision I've made. This isn't how things were supposed to go, but I'll play along. Okay, and I guess that's how it all happened, I assume. My legs have been bouncing up and down furiously as I wait for the doctors to let me see Sayori. And this music always gets me every time when I hear this. I picture the one scene that everyone was hyped up for in the original. And let's see how this changes that, or, well, deviates from that one. It just all happened so fast. From the moment I lifted her up and removed the rope to the ambulance taking her away. It's been a few hours now and it's still no sign of any doctors coming to tell me what I really want to hear. She's going to be okay. I place my face into my hands. I don't know if she's going to be okay. How could this happen? Did I let this happen? Was all of this my fault? I should have been there for her. I should have been the friend she needed. But I was so dense, I never realized that the girl I knew from my childhood wasn't the same anymore. I realize now, more than ever, how terrible of a friend I've been to her. I called her out on her insecurities in front of her friends, straight up insulted her. Heck, I even ignored her for Natsuki at one point. How could I take her for granted for so long? She's been my friend since we were kids. Well, I have one solution to that one, and that's because you're a dumbass MC. Not me, the MC here, not me. I'm not a dumbass. Well, technically, I am, but still. And after hanging out with her again after so much time has passed, I realized I do feel something for her. But it was too late for that. Hey, Finn, are you doing alright? Oh. I look up to see a familiar face, the president of the literature club. Oh, hello, Monica, and those are some nice set of clothes you got there. I really like that this mod uses these version or these set of clothes for Monica aside from the ones from the original, which was her blue or gray hoodie as far as I remember. It's been a while since I played the original. It's yeah, a little bit cloudy in my head right now since I've been very, very busy. But hey, it's always good to have new clothes on the Dokis for, you know, variety's sakes. I'm okay. But Sayori, and speaking of gray hooded Monica, maybe we might see her again here, just with a much consistent artwork that almost matches Satchely's artwork. Who knows, maybe we'll see about that. I know, I understand. Did she? I slowly nod my head. I see. I'm so sorry, Finn. I really should have warned you sooner. Warned me? Are you saying you knew this was going to happen? No, it's not like that at all. But I feel like I should have just, like... What, did she tell you or something? Or you already knew this from the beginning, didn't you? And this is just all too sudden, like why now of all places? And I'm just gonna put my questions aside and keep playing, for now at least. Monica sighs and looks down at the floor. Do you mind if I sit down next to you? I shake my head and move aside on the couch I was sitting on. I notice myself shivering quite a bit, probably to all of these nerves running through me right now. Oh, I guess Monica noticed and quickly rummages through her bag for a blanket of some sort. Finn, you must be freezing. It's still in your PJs. Yeah, well, I didn't exactly have time to change into anything more proper. Yeah, you tell me, it's cold right now, and yeah, as I said in the intro, this was pre-recorded, but still, it's really chilly in here, I gotta say, and still, by the time this came out, maybe I'm sure it's going to be warm again, so... Burr months. I don't reject her blanket offer though. I guess it is a little chilly in here. Enough said. You seem pretty dressed up though.
Ah, well, you see, the truth is, Sayori and I did talk before all of this happened. She really did insist on staying home that day we were supposed to work together. The way she was typing, the way she worded her sentences, it just didn't seem like her.
And I let myself get further and further away from her as I got older.
You're not blaming yourself for all of this, are you?
I don't know anymore. And that's the cold hard truth. I told her I loved her, thinking it would help. It didn't. I let myself drift apart from her, harming our friendship. Why wasn't I able to tell how she was feeling? Did she try asking me for help and I was just too stupid to notice? Maybe I have been able to read her better if I hadn't drifted apart. I clenched my fists and slammed them on my knees. Why her? Why did this have to happen to her? My vision starts to blur as tears begin to seep out and fall onto my arms. Monica stays quiet and my quiet sobs start to mix in with the sounds of the hospital. It's okay. Just let it all out, buddy. Some time passes after Monica joined me in the waiting room. Still no sign of any doctors or nurses to tell me when I can see her. I guess I'm not too familiar with the process on stopping someone from committing Sudoku, or the procedures that have to take place to try and fix whatever she damaged. Her distressed face keeps flashing in my mind every time I close my eyes. And I pull my phone out from my pocket to check the time. 6 in the morning. I probably be getting ready for school at around this time. Hey Monica, could you call the school and let them know I'm gonna be absent today? Because I'm gonna look over Sayori and I don't feel like I don't want to go to school for lessons and such. This is way more important. Monica shakes her head.
No need to worry, Finn. I've already sent emails to my teachers and explained an emergency came up. Plus, I'm sure this hospital already notified the school of the situation. I'm sure your teachers will understand.
I slowly nod my head and look back down at my hands. Suddenly, a doctor comes out from a nearby room looking quite tired. He nods and motions for me to come towards him. Monica, can you come with me? I don't know if I can handle what I'm about to see by myself.
Of course, I planned on it.
I hand a blanket back to Monica and get up from the couch. I walk swiftly up to the doctor and start pestering him with questions. Is she okay? How is she? Is she in pain? How long until she The doctor, to my surprise, chuckles and pats my shoulder. She's alright, son. You actually saved her life. Saved? Saved her life? What? Yo, let's yo, alright! We saved her life, let's go! But we have to see her to confirm that, obviously. Yeah, we only had to intubate her for a few short moments. If you had been any later, I think she would have been in much worse condition.
I saved her? What is it about those words that feel hard to believe?
Although she did get pretty bruised up from the rope. A few of her veins were ruptured, but luckily no arteries were damaged. To put it simply, she'll be okay. We notified her parents and contacted her school. We're going to keep her here for a few days. She's in a medically induced coma at the moment, but if you'd like to see her, you can go ahead.
The doctor slowly opens the large door to reveal a somewhat large hospital room. I slowly step inside, not before taking a deep breath and preparing myself for what I'm about to see. Monica follows shortly behind me. I quickly walk in and stop dead in my tracks. She seems to be sleeping soundly, but I know it's just the meds keeping her under. Her neck is bandaged up, and I assume her fingers aren't much different. Oh, Claw. Sayori. I slowly walk up to the bed and gently place my hands over hers. Hey, we saved her! Well, at least for now, but still, hey, we saved her, fellow knights and adventurers, and I don't know what really puts me off about this CG with the 2D sprite and then the 3D background. Almost gives me the Amazing World of Gumball vibes here. But that aside, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I really do. Sayori looks pretty good, and that's pretty much it, really. Can't wait to see the improvements in this mod. I'm liking this as far as I can see. The doctor's words ring back to me. You saved her life. I still don't feel like I did. I feel like all of this just made it way worse. Sudoku. That word has never felt this heavy before. I mean, sure, it's a depressing subject, but it carries a much heavier meaning when you catch your best friend, hanging around. I thought my worries would ease after I saw her, but now they're growing. What's going to happen when she wakes up? What's she's going to say to me? What she's going to think when she realizes I'm the one who stopped this from happening? Is she going to hate me? I'd say no, because if it weren't for me, I saved her life, but I know the scene is playing in my head right now and I can't explain it, but to reenact, I'm sure that she's thankful that MC is there to save the day. I turn towards Monica, who seems lost in thought as she stares at Sayori. My vision begins to blur and tears start to fall on top of Sayori's hand. But you know what? As much as this straight up sucks, she's alive. My best friend is still alive. The heart monitor in the background is proof of that. Ah, yes. Really is. It really is. Through my blurred vision, I reach over and brush away strands of Sayori's hair so it doesn't block her face. Everything will be okay, Sayori. I'm here for you. We're here for you, Sayori. I'm here for you. Some time has passed. I guess I must have dozed off in this chair not too far from Sayori's bed. I slowly rub my eyes and to my surprise, I see a familiar face in front of me. It's Sayori's mother, sitting in the chair next to Sayori. Sayori's mother? Okay. Oh, we're gonna meet the parents in this mod? Okay, I'm down for that. She looks incredibly distressed and upset, not that it's any surprise to me. I've only met her a few times, mostly when I was younger. When Sayori turned 18, her parents began working harder and longer shifts, and her dad moving overseas. They don't really stop by too often these days, but I guess they figured Sayori would take care of herself, which is baffling to me because surely they knew about her depression, right? Unless Sayori kept this from them as well. I mean, from what I can understand, yes, we do have those kinds of demons inside of us. We were trying to hide them from our parents and not telling them until the time that
they show itself. I know I'm not in the right to say that, but still. All I can say is, you're not alone. Someone will be there out for you, no matter what. If you have any problems, just tell. Don't hide them. It'll only make things worse. We'll try our best, no matter what. She notices I'm awake and gives me a sad smile. I give her a light smile back. We don't really say much to each other, though. There's nothing either of us can say that would really make this situation feel any different. I pull out my phone and check the time. Most of the morning has gone by already, and I'm starting to feel quite hungry. Yep, don't worry, like I said, after this I'm gonna be having a snack or two.
How have you been, Finn?
Sayo's mom. I slightly jump after hearing her speak. She isn't looking at me, but I notice tears rolling down her cheeks. Oh! Okay, it's just a silhouette. But judging from the look of this sprite, I think we know where this came from. I'm okay.
You're good. That's wonderful.
Her voice cracks. It's almost as if she's trying to keep herself together by asking me this question. I also notice Monica is also nowhere to be seen. I assume she must have headed back to school without telling me. Sayori's mother checks her watch and looks rather surprised.
Forgive me, Finn, but could I ask a huge favor from you?
Of course, anything.
I've really got to get going. My job doesn't exactly give me much free time. I can't be away for too long. As much as I would love to stay here and watch her, I can't afford to lose this job. I wouldn't be able to afford the hospital bills if I did.
Well, don't worry, ma'am. I'll keep watch of Sayori for you. Don't you worry. I'll take good care of your daughter.
But her dad is on his way, so you don't have to burden yourself by staying here.
She stutters over her words. It's okay, ma'am. I promise I'll take good care of her. There's no trouble. She begins to cry a bit harder this time, but manages to say thank you before bowing and walking out of the room. I guess I know a little more about why her parents are gone most of the time, working hard to support their daughter. I wonder if Sayori ever felt burdened by that. I get up from the chair and slept in and walk over to Sayori's bedside. Hey Sayori, I just wanted to talk, I guess. Not that you can really hear me. I want to apologize for everything. It's my fault you're in this situation. If only I had to come to you sooner. No, if only I had stayed by your side. If only I kept that promise I made to you all those years ago. You know the one. The same day I helped you win that big stuffed cow you wanted so badly. I'd always be your best friend. Sure I am a horrible best friend for letting things end up this way. I feel a tear roll down my cheek. I'm just glad you're still alive, Sayori. I don't know what I'd do with myself if I lost you. I softly place my hand over her bandaged one. But I promise I'll always be here for you, through thick and thin, but that's what friends do. I gently lift her hand up and out of the blanket and kiss it softly. As I place her hand back underneath the blanket, I feel a bit embarrassed, but I don't care anymore. Even after all of this, I still think I'm in love with Sayori. I always have been. Have I? I don't even know the real you. I nearly jump after hearing a light knock on the door. Huh? Who's interrupting me? Ah, you're still here. Someone was looking for you. What? Who could that be? Well, I guess your guess is as good as mine.